Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this has been a true nerd. Welcome to Warsaw, a tactical turn-based RPG set during the Warsaw Uprising of 1944, and to be perfectly honest with you, this is a period of history I never expected to see in a video game, because there's a reason. If you want to do a World War II game where you've got a hero embedded with the resistance, you generally go for the French resistance, like the Saboteur did, for example, because that resistance has a bit more of a happy ending. They manage to join up with the Western Allies, they push out the Nazis, Paris is saved, hooray! The Warsaw Uprising doesn't have such a happy ending. In fact, basically, it's a miserable time for literally everybody involved. But just in case you're not familiar with this bit of history, it's summer, it's 1944, and Poland has been occupied by the Nazis for quite a few years at this point. But they're ready to change that. They've been building an underground resistance movement, the Home Army. And in Warsaw, they've got maybe about 50,000 militia volunteers ready to go. And these guys are not professional soldiers. Only a small minority of them even have guns. So it's going to be tricky going up against the Nazi garrison, which has about 10,000 professional, well-armed soldiers to hand. That's going to be very, very tricky indeed. And originally, they were hoping the Western Allies would come and liberate them, but as time went by, it became increasingly clear they were going to be liberated by the Soviets, which put them in a very difficult position. If they decide to rise up, they'll have to fight the Nazi war machine, which is a fight they're not sure they can win. If they don't rise up, then the Soviets will roll in, impose a communist puppet government, and potentially decide to portray the Home Army as Nazi collaborators because they didn't help in the fight. So when the Soviets crossed the border, they had no choice but to pull the trigger and try and take out the Nazis and set up an independent Polish government before the Soviets could get to them, working under the assumption, of course, they would have help from the Western Allies, some form of coordination with the Soviets, help from Britain, help from America, all of that good stuff. So the uprising began, and they did not get help. A few airdrops as time went by from Britain and then later on from America, but nowhere near enough what they needed. And the Soviets, meanwhile, just sat back and basically let it happen. Roll forward 3 months and the resistance basically completely collapses. The fighters are sent to concentration camps and the German retribution is to burn Warsaw to the ground. And this isn't collateral damage and bombing, this is demolition teams going house to house, reducing it to rubble, which 85% of Warsaw was by the end of this period, meaning it had to be rebuilt post-war by referring to old portraits. So yeah, it is a grim, grueling, horrific period of history that's got a very unhappy ending, so I'm very interested how you actually turn that into a video game. Though I did check this, the team is actually Polish and indeed based in Warsaw itself, so their perspective on things will be very interesting. In fact, yeah, based on a map I saw, I believe the developers of this game were located about here, just north of the river. So, let's dive in. I think you'll pick this up pretty quick. So here we are on the streets of Warsaw, and right now time is frozen because I've got 100 action points in which to complete my mission, which on this occasion is reassert the uprising's influence in the district. So I just need to move around, find some quest points, and possibly solve some little events as we're going along. And yeah, right now everything is free, but as I start moving, action points will start going down. And yeah, the compass will give me a rough idea of stuff of interest nearby, but it's not always going to be good. That little marker that just appeared is not one of the quest objectives. That's just a German patrol, but it seems to be like, I don't know, not paying attention or something, because there's no big red ring around it, so it's not hunting me. I can just walk straight past it. But if I wanted to, I could go and fight them for some XP, supplies, etc. But for the time being, there we go. That's more like it. So that's a proper German patrol that's awake. When I step in view of them, they'll see me, but they won't attack until I move into this red ring right over here. So I don't want to do that right now. Instead, I want to, find what I'm looking for. So just head away from them and start trying to see what we can find. So yeah, there's something nearby. And it can be very challenging to actually complete these missions because, yeah, you don't have that much time. So luckily there are items that can help with that. Like, here we go. Compass increases movement efficiency during missions. Use that right now just to move around a bit more efficiently. That's an item I can buy more of back at base post-mission. So keep an eye out for what this is. There might be a German ambush, but something's around here. Yeah, there we go. It's another German ambush, so we don't want that. Just stay away from them. Move in this direction. It's a fairly short range one. Yeah, just keep on keeping on here. Looks like it's probably over this side street. Oh! Okay, now that was a German patrol with a wider view, so we're just going to have to deal with these bastards. And as you can see, yeah, it's all a bit Darkest Dungeon, very much about positioning of you and the enemy for various abilities. So this guy at the back, for example, he's my sniper. So as long as he's in a rear position, he can generally do some good work, like, say, target acquired. So that's a pretty good ability. He can basically hit anyone in any position on the enemy side, as long as he's standing towards the rear. But he's not just a sniper, he's also my heavy gunner. He's got one of my favourite abilities in the game, Clear Out, which means it doesn't just damage the enemy, it damages enemies up to 2 squares behind them as well. So if I were to attack this guy, yeah, I'd also get the guy behind him. So 90% chance to hit, good amount of damage. Go on then, that seems like a good opening gambit right flipping there. So we're going to get our attack in, and then it moves over to the German side, because yeah, you get one kind of action point ability to act per person on your team, so backwards and forwards. There's no sequence or speed or anything. I can choose who I want to fight. Now you're probably thinking, John, why not just use Clear Out over and over in that case? Well, because everybody's got a stamina meter, the little orange bars under their portraits over there on the left. So he just burnt 2 stamina using up that shot, and until the end of this round, i.e. 3 more actions for me, 3 more actions for the Nazis, I won't get any stamina back, so I can't use Clear Out for the time being unless someone else has got some form of ability that lets them restore my stamina. But right now, I cannot do that. So, yeah, their German commander's looking a bit on the weak side right now. What else can we do? Let's move over to you. This is like my machine gunner. He's very good at laying down a big old pile of fire, which is great. Though he does burn through ammo a bit quickly because, yeah, these abilities also use up ammunition, required ammo 10 or 6 right there. So keep an eye on that too, because yeah, there's a lot of things to keep an eye on this game. Or I can actually use him to buff somebody else's attack. But for the time being, yeah, hang on, just remind me. Mow down is, yeah, that's 3 in a row. Full auto is, that's 2 in a row, only at the front. So yeah, that one is, hang on, 19 to 28, 78%, 16 to 24, but 83% accurate, and also comes with, yeah, a bit of armor penetration too, so mow down seems pretty good. So we'll mow down these bastards right now. Should do a good amount of damage, including a critical hit. Very, very good indeed. So that guy in the front is looking very, very flimsy. He takes a shot at me, but that guy is standing in cover, because cover is also filling up a spot too, because yeah, this is basically 2 rows of 4, and 2 rows of 4. So if you're behind cover, you're in good shape. And if you want to, you can spend an action moving so you're actually behind cover, which can be a very, very good thing indeed. This person over here is my medic, by the way, so obviously, yeah, she can use first aid to heal up these people. Very, very good indeed. And she can do a little bit of shooting, but she's not the most powerful. She's got a decent shot and also repelling fire, which is very, very useful indeed. So if she's at the front, she can push the enemy back. So having her on the second row cannot be a bad idea at all. Because, yeah, then she'd actually be in cover. In fact, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move her right here because there's cover right there. So move her up here, and that means next attack she can start using repelling fire if she needs to, and she's in cover. So yeah, chance it is going down. That guy's just been suppressed, so he can't do anything for the time being. But yeah, we got ourselves a bunch of weak people right here, which is rather useful. Because you, my good man, can do another big attack right now. So 57, 57, mow down 62, 62. Yeah, you may notice that's getting less accurate because high stamina characters have bonus accuracy, low stamina characters have reduced accuracy. So that's why that's less accurate than it was. And this guy, having been suppressed by that previous attack, he can't actually do anything for the time being. Okay, what more can we do here? Single shots for the rear. Target acquired is for literally anybody. 64, 64. Would be a guaranteed kill if it actually gets the hit. So we may as well go for, yeah, the accurate mow down. Bit expensive on the ammo front, but if I get lucky, it kills everybody. So, yeah, there we go. Got very lucky indeed. Double kill right there. So now it's just the 2 at the rear, including, yeah, they've got a sniper at the back there because he's holding a rifle. The machine gunner, I'm not so concerned about. But once you've got the numbers, you've got a massive advantage because you get 1 action per alive member of your team. So 4 on 2, I get to have twice as many actions per round as them. So once you start getting the upper hand, you can mop up pretty quickly. So battles don't drag on too long. On the other hand, however, yeah, if you start losing people, then things can start going to hell very, very fast indeed. Still, single shot's very powerful, and you may notice it says flanking bonus there. That's because, yeah, this guy's in the top row, they're in the bottom, so if you're firing on someone on a different row, that's technically flanking, so go on then, and That was an 87% chance to hit, you stupid bastard. They're going to get an attack in. That does, yeah, damage to, I believe, the actual cover, not to the paramedic, so that's fine. Look, try again. This time, don't mess up. And there we go, 25 damage. Very, very solid indeed. One attack there, dislodge, pushes her back one step. So, okay, she's now a bit more exposed than she was. What I'm actually going to do right now is, I'm going to make this guy a bit better. So I'm going to use his buff ability, Contraband Ammunition, to give himself a massive burning damage up. So he is now much more likely to cause a fire, and he can actually attack immediately because he's just allowed to. So mow down these two, please. 65, 66, good bit of damage. And should also be good chance of fire there. Yeah, that guy is now burning, so he'll start taking some damage over time. Flippin' love it. This guy at the front, by the way, is less useful because he's not one of my proper heroes. He's just an extra civilian. So he gets less health, he only gets 2 abilities, and they're not the best things either. Open fire is not terrible because, yeah, that does actually hit 2 people. So we'll give him a go. And he proved himself very useful there. Congratulations. So, yeah, he's doing a good job laying down some fire over there. My medic's taking a bit of damage and being pushed further and further back. So I'm going to take a turn just to actually heal her up. Because, obviously, if my medic goes down, that's going to be a bit of a problem. Right flipping there. And taking a shot at him. I think they hit the cover, not him. So that's absolutely fine. He's taking a bit more flaming damage right there. And you, my good man... yeah, just keep mowing them down, please. Just mow them, the flip down. 1 dead, 1 bit of light damage. So, yeah, now we can just snipe off that guy. So, nothing too difficult here, but then this is the first fight of the game. I wouldn't expect anything too bad. So, target acquired is 75% accurate. That's 95%. So, take this guy out if you can. Boom, dead, job done. Nice and easy, and everyone's pretty much in good shape too. Now, the advantage of our fighters, of course, wherever it was they were hanging out, I can help myself to their supplies. Beautiful. So we've still not found any of these locations we're supposed to be looking for yet, but more and more things showing up on my... oh, I see you over there. Right, let's actually just work around them. So down this side street... work around the outside of you. That's all absolutely fine. Sooner or later, we've got to actually find... okay, there has to be a quest objective around here somewhere. Bloody hell, where's the quest objective? But first, we got ourselves an event. So someone's been... we've got scavengers. They want to sell ammunition for supplies. So supplies is your general currency I can use when we get back to base. So no deal. I've got plenty of supplies for the time being. Oh, hang on. Reassert the uprising's influence in the district. 2 out of 5. Okay, hang on. What causes that to go up? Oh, is it literally any event that causes that to go up? Possibly it is. Right, okay, up to 3 out of 5. I thought we were in trouble, but actually we might be okay. And there's something close by over here. That is... that's an enemy blockade. Seems your team will be unable to pass through, at least without engaging the enemy forces ahead. Okay, we're in good shape. Let's go for another fight in that case. So... we can take these guys out and... oh no, there's a dog. Oh, this is my one weakness, you sneaky bastards. Right, okay. Lay down fire on everybody but the dog. I'm hopeful we can talk the dog round. So yeah, clear out right here. That's what we need. A critical 53. Flippin' love it. That's some good damage right there. He's going to flamethrower us. So they are both blind and flamethrower for now. So accuracy down, taking damage over time. Not great, but not terrible either. And yeah, that means right now his attacks are going to be incredibly inaccurate. But then again, it's still a 50-50 shot regardless. It's not terrible. It's not terrible at all, but maybe leave it for the time being. Instead, you could just open fire on the flamethrower lad at the front. Do, yeah, 10 then 10. Should be able to hopefully kill the officer, and he, like, buffs the others. So, there we go, 9-11, well flippin' done. So yeah, now we're down 4 against 3, which is always a good position to be in. Next up, want to take out the flamethrower lad, because the guy at the back's holding a little submachine gun, which is better at the front than at the back. Beware of snipers at the rear, but that guy at the back shouldn't be able to do that much to me. Right, I'm going to move my medic into cover again. That's a good place for her. They're going to do something to me. She's on fire right now, but that's absolutely fine. Command kill. I think that just boosts the dog's attack. That's absolutely fine. He's a good boy regardless. I'm sure he won't do anything mean to me. So, okay. Now we just need to lay down a bit of fire. Open fire would be great if I could... ooh, hang on. Any chance I can push you back a little bit? 58%. Go for it, and there we go. Bit of damage, and he's now been pushed back. So those two are now next to each other, which is very, very useful indeed. So here we go, into the next turn. And now, these guys can be taken out much more easily. Flippin' love it. In fact, you know what? Let's actually power this up here. So, contraband ammunition, pass that over to this guy. So, he is now going to be significantly powered up. Flipping love it, and he's actually finally got over being on fire and all of that. That doesn't do too much. She's behind cover, but she has been pushed back by that, by the looksy of it. But you're ready for a clear out. And it's going to be a clear out that can now impose both burning and bleeding. In fact, wow, that was a dead. That was a dead right there. He just resisted the bleeding, though, because, yeah, you can see there down the bottom right, there are resistances to various status effects. So he got a bit lucky there, to be honest. Still, he's standing at the back there, so the dog is probably the priority right now. But on the other hand, the dog's a dog, so we're going to be ignoring the dog for the time being. Instead, just take out that guy at the rear if you'd be so kind. That would be lovely. And yeah, now because I outnumber them, I get multiple goes in a row just to wrap this up. Okay, soldier goes down, so now what we're going to do is we're going to offer the dog a biscuit, and then we're going to go and take him to live on a farm. There we go, dog's been sent off to the farm, that was lovely. We get ourselves a giant pile of stuff. That gets me up to 4 out of 5 in terms of reasserting Uprising presence, so 37 action points to go. Right, there's something in this direction. So whatever it is, we'll just basically go and take care of that. And it's supplies. That should be the mission complete if just picking up supplies counts. So grab what we can carry. That's all absolutely a-okay. And a job flipping well done. Yeah, nice easy one to start us off there. So, quick summary of the day here, and yeah, momentum of the Uprising is starting to fall away, and in other places, I'm guessing, yeah, the two places I chose not to go and do a mission, morale is falling, attrition is going up, and yeah, the game does warn you when you begin, make sure attrition doesn't get too high and morale falls too low, or the momentum will stall and the Uprising will fail, and that does make me think, how is this game going to end? Because it can't really end with the Uprising winning, because it didn't. Unless we're going fully into the realm of historical AU here, but, yeah, I'm not sure how you end this game. I'm guessing it's one of those meant-to-lose situations. And anyway, we got ourselves one event here before we move on to the next day. So what have we got here? One of the Silent Unseen, a Polish unit raised and trained in exile by the SOE, has been operationally assigned to your team by the brass. Though the details behind this turn of events are classified, the agent is nevertheless expected to follow all orders you might issue, with the benefit of the Uprising being front and centre in his goals. Marvellous. Apparently I've got a badass called Carol. Beautiful. So, welcome to my little base here. This is where things get hardcore, because even though I was doing first aid during the mission, the game doesn't actually take note of that, because first aid is just bandaging people up so they can keep fighting for the time being. Unfortunately, people that take any significant damage during a mission have to heal up a bit. So if we go down to the nurse over here, yeah, it's going to take 2 days for Robert to be back up to full strength. My paramedic is going to need 2 days to heal as well, and my gunner 1 day, but my sniper took only some very light scratches, so he's okay to get straight back out of there. So next mission, either I take out my paramedic at half health, so she's very vulnerable, and of course this is all permadeath rules, if she dies for good, or I have to go out without a medic at all. Though I do have a brand new person here, so Carol, what can we do? Because yeah, people have a variety of skills, some of which are innate, some of which are tied to the weapon they're using. So he's got himself a rocket launcher, a Molotov cocktail, and a giant hammer, as well as an SMG. Right, I like this guy. He just charges into battle with a rocket launcher in one hand, a giant hammer in the other, and presumably a Molotov cocktail clenched between his teeth. Oh, and controlled fire is nice, hitting an area of 2 by 2. Right, so we'll pull volley off, and instead we'll actually bring in, yeah, the hammer and the Molotov, because those are big, powerful abilities that hit 3 enemies at random for big damage, together with burning for the Molotov, or just what's the other benefit? Ah, massive armor penetration. Good, so the hammer's pretty damn good too. We'll keep controlled fire, though, because, yeah, doing damage to 4 different squares, that's very, very good indeed. And we want him to be standing towards the front. Second row would be good. Now, those supplies I mentioned, they're used for hiring new people because, yeah, Robert's not in great shape right now. So I can go out with my new agent and with my sniper, but I'm going to be needing an extra pair of hands to help me out here. So we're going to bring in that's just the same guy but wearing glasses. A new guy, but yeah, these guys are often not great. So, basic pistol, but he comes with ploy. Now, ploy's good. Ploy basically means you can swap 2 of your stamina for stamina on somebody else. And because this guy is, to be honest, we're not going to use the word disposable in front of him, but definitely disposable. He can actually be used to, yeah, sacrifice his turns in order to power up my heroes, which is pretty darn good. And go on, 1 more as well. And you are, oh wow, double ploying. Okay, you're just Robert's twin brother. And you've also got, yeah, basic pistol. Basic pistol's not great, but double ploy is very useful. And the other use for supplies is down over here with the lovely supply person who can let me just buy things if that's what I want to buy. And also, yeah, during that mission I picked up some damaged weaponry. So sell 1 selected weapon. Ah, that's if I want to sell it for supplies. No. What if I want to fix it up? So 60 supplies for 1 rifle or 1 revolver. Okay, let's actually get a rifle on the field. So that is a brand new spare rifle. Beautiful. And alternatively, yeah, I can buy myself more first aid kits so I can use those between battles to heal up, but I think that uses up some action points. Flares let me understand the area around me a bit better, and compasses just let you move around a bit more efficiently. So all very, very useful indeed. But I think we're okay for the time being, though. Maybe I'll buy just a bit more in the way of long ammo because, yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, you know what, just a bit more, just up to 100, that'll do. Ah, here we go. So, that weapon I just repaired is superior to my starting weapon from a sniper. So, damage 18 to 23 versus 20 to 25, together with more accurate but less likely to actually get criticals. And comes with, ooh, the ability to make bleed. Okay, yeah, we'll be bringing that in. So let's see what that's opened up for us here. We got ourselves target acquired, stay at the rear, that's great. And bleed. So that does 19 to 25 damage with high accuracy and causes bleeding. That's good. That's really damn nice. And he's also got the ability to make people target him, which strikes me as a bad idea because he's at the rear, so he's rarely behind cover. So he's relatively vulnerable. I don't want people targeting my sniper. So that seems like a bad idea to me. Okay, that's going to be good enough for the time being, because yeah, you can only take 4 people with you. So let's see what we've got available to me today. So intercept some Nazi patrols, take out strategically important guns, or neutralize enemy units. Well, this area, we ignored them last time, so attrition's going up and morale's going down. So, let's see what we can do for you. We got 4 days, so that's how long we're away, so that's plenty of time for my team back home to heal up, to take out a bunch of guns. Because, yeah, we're supposed to be assuming that what we're doing is moving out through the sewers, which is how the actual Polish Home Army moved around. So, big damn hero Carol's obviously coming along. The sniper is in good shape to be right at the rear. And then, yeah, we're bringing along our 2 new guys. They're hardly no, not you. Not you, though. You're badly wounded. So, just these 2 lads instead. So, you 2 guys are just going to stand in the middle and try and power up my sniper and Carol as best you can. And what else do I want to take with me? Take the compass and... actually, I don't have a medic, so definitely take along 5 first aid kits, because otherwise I might be in a bit of trouble here. So yeah, I need to be very careful right now, because I need to not cause too much trouble in terms of fights. Because, yeah, I don't have a medic with me, so be careful. Okay, we know what that is. That's now not so bad, it's very... Oh! That was longer range. Okay, we're going to have to do a fight regardless. That doesn't look too bad, though. Everyone's on like 65 or 70 hit points. So, okay, Carol, time for you to do your flipping thing. We brought you with, yeah, light up and destroy with hammer, which is hilarious. 10 to 19 or 13 to 24. That is, yeah, it's a bit more accurate, but that comes with burn damage, which is just hilarious. So, yes, we'll be lighting them up. Basically, just start tossing around flipping Molotov cocktails. That was a double critical. You bloody genius, I love you. And yeah, they're going to start shooting at Carol, but he's actually not in cover right now, so I should probably move him into cover as he is my frontliner. So, okay, no, he's suppressed, so he can't move for the time being. Okay, that's fine, because you guys have lined yourselves up really nicely for a great big explosive blast. In fact, this might just kill a couple of you straight off. And yes, it flipping does. So straight down to 4 versus 2, and that gives me a massive advantage because now I have twice as many actions per round as them, so we should be able to finish these guys off without too much difficulty. But yeah, the big advantage I've got here is thanks to Ploy, I can actually say, hey, I'd like Carol to actually, you know, have some extra points ready to go. And you, I'd like you to also have some more points ready to go. Because stamina means more accuracy and more ludicrously powerful abilities. So now, those guys have recovered their 1 point of stamina. They're now back up to 3. Which is very, very good indeed. So how about we do a great big light up again. So we're going to... Ooh, you actually missed one on that occasion. That's fine. You did some big damage to one of them. That's fine. He's taking a bit of damage too. So we might want to do a bit of healing when we're done here. You've still got yourself 1 point. So, controlled fire can hit a group of 4 and they're not in cover. So, boom! Only 8 and 7. So that's a bit of a waste of ammo. Be a bit careful with that there. And they come in. He's definitely taking a pounding. Right, we'll give him a first aid kit when we're done. Just for safety. But you do, however, have... Yeah, bleed out. That's pretty good. So, go for the strong guy because 102% chance to hit. I like those flipping odds. So that's 23... and bleeding for... How many turns is that, by the way? 2 turns. Not bad. Not bad at all. And if you want to, you can do it a flipping again. Yeah, do it to the other guy as well. This is just hilarious. 23 and bleeding out. So they're both now bleeding, which is very, very good indeed. Now we just need to lay down a bit of fire. Over to the next turn, and I'll actually get the first turn straight away. So, we should be able to finish this guy off. So, who's got a nice, easy, accurate shot? And, yeah, controlled fire. Though that is a bit expensive on the ammo, so let's actually hold off on that if we can. Snapshot to this guy at the wrist. 77% chance with one of my little nobodies. But there we go. Well done. You're contributing very, very well there. And he's probably going to get 1 attack in right now. Does 11 damage to one of the nobodies. That doesn't really matter. And then, yeah, we've got 3 attacks. He's only got 20 hit points. So he's now going to be in a fair bit of trouble. So 82% and 17. Flipping love it. Good shot right there. And then, yeah, just go for a nice, cheap shot just to basically finish him off. 9, dead. Congratulations, you're the big damn hero. Right, so they're now nice and dead. Lovely. Help myself to some supplies. That's... Oh! Okay, stay out of that. Squeeze through. Can we get this? That's... Yes, we can just get it. We can just get it. Okay, so, oh, bloody hell, they're all over the shop today. Right, okay, there's another group, but they're nice and close together, so this is not the worst thing in the world. Go for a big clear out on these 3 straight away. That's always a good starting point right over there. Very, very good indeed. Who's going to be coming first? And it's you. You're in cover right now. Good. He's in cover. He's suppressed as well, so we can't do anything, so that's a shame, but we'll use your hammer ability next turn. Not a problem whatsoever. So... Okay, what's the most sensible thing to do here? You actually are in not great shape. Only 30. Might want to lay down some fire here. Or, might want to power up this guy. Yeah, power him up. Just 1 more stamina through ploy. And that means next turn, he's ready to... Oh, those 2 guys have been set on fire. Shouldn't have come wearing such flammable jumpers. But what can you do? That means I can now get a second clear out on them. And that is, yeah, very, very nice indeed. So those guys are already almost dead. He's taking a bit of damage. I forgot to heal him. I was supposed to heal him. Okay, I need to take out the guys with the rifles as a priority. Because the guys with the rifles can hit further back. The guys with the submachine guns, they're going to be focusing at the front. So... this guy's almost dead, so just take him out because then that's 1 less action for them to have next round. So that's good. That's very, very good indeed. In fact, was that it? Yes, that's the end of that round. This guy is no longer suppressed, so we can start laying down some serious fire. So yeah, go for light it up, please, and we might well hit the actual cover. But, oh, that didn't do that much, actually. In fact, nobody got set on fire. You're just rallying troops. That's not so bad. And, okay, we're a bit lacking in stamina for some of you guys right now. So... start laying down some fire. Yeah, you can take out this guy. So there's a 7. Oh, blimey, that's not much. But it's going to have to do. And yeah, the Flamey Lad's just going to try and set these guys on fire. But honestly, they kind of don't matter. So that's... you know, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry you don't matter, but you kind of don't. Could get 90% and bleed on you. That's not bad. Let's do that, because then he'll actually bleed out in the next 2 turns. So he's now as good as dead. Okay, I'm really worried about my sniper. We need to take out this guy, like, right the flip now. What do we need to do here? What do we need to do? I do have special ordnance, and I've got controlled fire as well. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So that is good amounts of damage across the board there. Okay, but now, yeah, everyone's only got 1 stamina in terms of my main hero. So we need to finish off the rifle lad right now. Whatever the safest shot is to kill him, we just need to take it. Alright, so it might well be you, actually. You've probably got a very safe shot. No, you don't, because you're currently blind and on fire. Fair enough, I suppose. That's only 2 to 4 damage. That's not good enough to actually kill them with controlled fire. Okay, my sniper at the back. He's got himself tugged acquired. That's a guaranteed kill if I get the hit, 80%. And dead. Okay, that should leave him at the back mostly safe, because a flamethrower guy should not be able to do much. Now, unfortunately, one of my little extras is probably about to burn to death, which is, you know, very sad. We're all incredibly sad about that. But start just laying down the fire. 10 damage to him. Missed the 2 bits of cover because somehow the cover, like, jumped out of the way or something. I'm not sure about that. And yeah, we're really low on stamina right now. Like, so low on stamina. In fact, I might just want to... Yeah, I'm just going to ploy. I'm just going to basically ploy with both of these guys just to get some stamina back on the... He just burnt to death, so I'm glad I ployed with him first. Okay, ploy is done. 2 actions remaining. So now, start laying down some big old fire. And if we can, yeah, actually break down his cover. Because his cover is going to start getting annoying sooner rather than later. Can we make him bleed, by the way? No, bleed has to hit the rear, unfortunately. Shield breaker. That penetrates armor. Do you guys actually have armor, by the way? These guys have got... Yeah, they have resilience, which I assume is, yeah, what the actual armor piercing does. So... that is 60% accuracy. Not great, but if it hits, go for it! Actually, you know what? Well done. That's good. Well flipping done there. Okay, so, straight back over to me. If we can finish him off before he can attack again, that'd be really, really damn nice, actually. Yes. Here we go. 85%, 16 to 21. So if we get the 85%, dead. Nice. Okay, we lost one of the extras. My heroes are fine. So that's all that done. And then just move in, yeah, this direction. Grab all that stuff. And actually, there's a commendation right there. So that means I can upgrade a character when we get back to base. Good. Okay. I do need to spend a bit of time doing some bandaging right now. So, bandage. Yeah, you. So he's now recovered up to... Oh, blimey, that wasn't much. How many action points was that? Oh, 10. Okay. I think we need to give him another one. So... It says 10, but that only uses 5. Right, okay, that's a bit odd. I'm going to use a compass as well, so I'm a bit worried about action points right now. So, okay, we can work around these guys. There's plenty over there. There's a supply crate. We can grab that, which is good. Help myself to a few more bits and pieces. Plenty more compasses, which is very... Oh! Okay, I'm inside their red area of effect, but they haven't seen me yet. If I cross this street, they will see me. If I move... Okay. If I move around over here, then I'm outside the area, so that's safer. So we know you're here. That's a supply crate. We don't need that. Oh, I'm a bit worried. I haven't found any of the guns yet. Keep on spamming the compasses for the time being, because apparently there's something else over here. Aha. There's more over in this direction. Okay. Keep on keeping on. Slowly. Slowly, slowly, slowly. That's an event of some description. Okay, check what's going on here. A small backyard graveyard tucked away amid the buildings. Between the naked mounds and simple plank crosses, it's clear all the people here were buried recently. Though you initially assume you're here alone, the sound of shuffling feet alerts you to the presence of an older woman standing by one of the graves. She offers a weak smile when you approach, and you spend a couple of minutes in respectful silence together. As your team begins to leave, she voices an absent-minded question, directed at no one in particular. Is all of this worth it? And... I'm going to say I don't know, because, yeah, it's kind of hard for me to evaluate, because, you know, I feel a bit awkward playing a game that's being made by Polish people in Warsaw. This probably means a lot more to them than it does to me. I know about this stuff academically at a high level, but I'm going to say I don't know. Alright, I'm not going to commit one way or another here. Oh! Right, just got nailed by a patrol. Uh-oh, it's another dog. That's never good news. Right, okay. What are we going to do now, then? Because I feel like we're in a lot of trouble, actually. we're in an awful lot of trouble because you can't use items during battle. Alright, this is why it's nice to have a paramedic with you, because otherwise this can happen. Now, I think I'm allowed to run away, but that's abandoning the entire mission, not just leaving this fight. So once you're in a mission, you're committed. Either you abandon the mission entirely, or you fight and maybe die. These guys are not so tough, to be honest, but I'm worried about that sniper. The sniper at the rear. He's the one concerning me. Let's just put a little bit of bleed damage on him. Nice and early, please. But bear in mind, they get one more attack per round than I do. That guy's just buffing the dog. I've got some cover for my hero, which is good. And, yeah, probably at this point, just basically, you can't light up. Why not? Not enough. Oh, dear, we're actually out of heavy ammo. That means, uh-oh. That means he can't use clear out. We're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. Right, run forward with a massive hammer. It's hammer time. And well done. That's done something. And you hit the dog, you monster. Don't hit the dog. We're going to send him to the farm. Okay, this guy's on 1 health and is currently suppressed, which is not good. You've only got yourself 1 stamina remaining, so you've only got controlled fire. And controlled fire is, yes, as I've discovered, ludicrously weak. That's the problem with controlled fire. It's very weak. I can't actually do, shield breaker or clear out anymore. So, just lay down some more bleeding on that guy, and darn it, we did not need you to miss right now. We really needed that to be a hit. Now they get 2 turns in a row. That was actually the barricade that ate that damage. And then you're doing a rally, which is a buff. Okay, that is, who's that for? That's for the dog. Apparently. So damage up 2, resilience up 2 for him. No, I think he just buffed himself, actually. Try again. 27. Okay, he's going to die to bleeding next time that's applied. That's good, and that guy's dead. Okay, so now it's 4 versus 2, but it's about to be 3 versus 2. So, you just keep... Oh, you can't bleed out anyone who's not in the back row. And I've got no ability that pushes them back, because my medic had that, but she's not here right now. So, I guess controlled fire, because we're running out of options, to be perfectly honest. And ouch, that is exactly what I wanted to not happen. Their sniper getting a shot in on mine before he died. That takedown just flipping hurt, and he's now suppressed, so we can't do anything. Okay, that just means this guy needs to act twice, and bleed out is now worthless, because they're not moving back for any reason. That means it's nothing but target acquired, so... Okay, who can we actually take out here? There's the dog. This guy's in cover, but I'm flanking, so it's not doing him much good. But he's the strongest one, so... Okay. I feel really bad about this, but it's the dog. Because the dog's actually doing a good amount of damage to me, and... he's actually in the weakest position. I'm so sorry! Good boy! You avoid those bullets. If I die to the dog, I honestly don't care. Because that means the dog gets to survive. Okay, we've managed to avoid as well. They've got 2 more attacks to my 1. Keep trying. And hang on, you're actually not suppressed anymore. Controlled fire. I mean, it's kind of garbage, but we're going to have to go for it. Okay, now they get 2 attacks in a row. That's an 8 to him and an 8 to the cover. The cover is down to 52. Not terrible. He's just doing rally over and over. Okay, if I can just take out the dog, then there's only 1 guy who's actually firing. And he's got the submachine gun. That seems to be pretty weak as far as I'm concerned. So, keep on keeping on. And I'm not angry because he's a good boy. Alright, I'm not angry at all. And he just missed with his pistol. Right, so he does actually get to fire. That's a concern. Keep on the controlled fire, I suppose. That at least is very accurate, which is good, but it's burning through ammo. That's another 9 damage. Okay, 18, and also you're suppressed. He gets another attack. Command seize. What does that mean? He is now suppression chance up. Okay, so he's going to be able to suppress me nice and easily. These guys are. This is not good. I really need you to shoot this dog, alright? I don't like it either, but I need it to happen. There we go! I feel so bad right now. But the dog is almost done. He's doing another command seize. If I could just get another attack in right now, I could finish off the dog with controlled fire. That's going to be, yeah, 49. And I'm so sorry. I wanted you to go to the farm and join your friends. But now it's 2 on 2. And if we're lucky, he's going to waste a whole bunch of time just buffing himself. So, 26. Right, target acquired. Right, target on him. 9 to 12. 80%. It's not bad. 12 down to 14. And they've now got themselves, yeah, the same number of actions as me. That's not bad. We might actually survive. Just. Right, if you can hit this guy, he's done. Right, good, dead. So now it's 2 on 1, but he's got 80 hit points, and my two characters combined don't even have 40. So it's going to be a problem. But on the plus side, yeah, 80% flanking, and I really need you to be not missing 80% chances to hit right now, and he is down to 2 hit points. Okay, he can actually hit the back row. I didn't even know he could do that, and hang on, why can't you use that? You're out of stamina. And you literally can't do anything other than controlled fire. So, we're doing 1 to 3 damage to him right now. Because we're out of all other types of ammo. And, okay, we've got no choice but to just do this, basically. This is all we got. That's 22. That's not bad. You can't do anything and... Okay, here's the thing. He can shoot me with a controlled burst of some description that does up to 16. I've only got controlled fire. Which means if I stay right now, I will die. My only chance was the sniper got some lucky criticals, and he focused on the guy at the front. But no, he was smarter than that. If I stay, my hero dies. If I go, he gets to live another day. We're failing the mission either way, so I'm so sorry we're retreating from battle. I have been defeated, and that mission has been failed. And as a result of that, morale is falling all over the shop, attrition is going up. Yeah, that's not good. And today gets an event, of course, so a black eye on one of your men catches your attention, and it catches my attention primarily because I don't really have that many men left at this point, so every single one of them really matters, prompting you to personally investigate. There's a new cook at one of the Uprising's mess halls whose temper is nothing short of extraordinary, especially when it comes to someone criticising his cooking. You're also baffled to learn this is not even the cook's first such incident, and that physical abuse runs rampant during his shifts. Okay, so I could discharge him, or we could try and brawn him out of it. So, Carol's got a good chance of brawning him, or, actually, you've got an excellent chance of charming him. So we'll go for that, and there we go. We managed to navigate through his volatile moods well, and thus we've gained plus 2% to the Uprising momentum. Beautiful. So it's the 9th of August. Momentum is still okay, thanks to the fact that we just had a nice heart-to-heart with that chef, but checked in over here in the hospital. Yeah, Carol desperately needs time to heal. I've got my machine gunner on my nurse back, however, but yeah, now we get into, I physically can't afford to actually recruit any more extras. And also, I don't really have, oh dear, I'm really low on ammo. Well, I'm mainly low on heavy ammo. Do you guys even use heavy ammo? No, this guy only uses long ammo, and the paramedic uses, yeah, the short pistol ammo because she's got a revolver. So, okay, we've got those two, and I think we've still got, yes, we've got Robert, who's recovered, so we got 3 people. That's all we got. That's literally it right now. So, okay, this is fine. Everything's under control. We need to find ourselves a mission where we don't go around fighting. Alright, so, repair barricades. That's good. That's very, very good indeed. What else have we got? Repel German forces. No, that we can't do. Bury those lost to war. Okay, bit of a mercy mission. Burying some corpses. That could work. That could work very, very nicely indeed. So, yeah, that's got 6 versus only 3 objectives. So, we're going to go and we're going to try and bury the war debt. Alright? It's a nice thing to do. And we really, really, really flipping need the supplies. Also, hang on. I bet I can upgrade one of my people, because I picked up a... No. I picked up a commendation, but then we abandoned the mission, so I assume I don't get to keep that. No, I do, because we got it for killing that squad, and the squad was still killed. So, I can rank up my 2 heroes to give myself a chance, because apparently I've got 2 commendations. Presumably for winning that first mission, then taking out that squad. So, I've got a choice between skills for my medic. So, okay, second opinion, refresh the duration of all positive effects, or preventative treatment, force the next negative effect to be resisted. Okay, that's not bad, and in either case, I gain Guardian Angel. So, that's 5 short ammo, does some damage, and pulls an ally back 3 tiles from in front of the user. So, hang on. Pulls an ally back 3 tiles from... Okay, so it pulls someone backwards if I'm on the same row as them, but I'm still doing damage to the enemy. I'm not like, you know, shooting a bullet with some string on the end to pull my friends towards me with like a fishing line or something. Got it. Well, I guess we'll go with preventative treatment then. That seems a little bit better, yes. So, okay, she's now a bit on the better side, and sadly she doesn't get any bonus health from that. That's a shame. But yeah, we do have those 2 new abilities. So, first aid we keep, obviously. Now I've got a choice between these 2. Unless, of course, to get rid of her gun abilities, but they're actually rather useful, so we'll keep them. You know what? I'll give Guardian Angel a go. That sounds kind of fun. And yeah, other than that, you, my good man, we might be able to make you a bit better too. So rank you up, and you apparently don't get a bonus skill. So either pick me up, apply accuracy and damage up. Okay, so I'm handing out drugs that make people better at fighting, or... blind. So apply blind, 100%, hits only 1 person, but only if I'm standing at the back and only to the front. So, okay, that's not great. We'll go for pick me up, I think. Though, honestly, I'll probably keep the skills I've already got, because I'd rather have the, yeah, boosting ammo situation. Then again, actually, I think pick me up might be better than the actual ammo thing. Yeah, that leads to bleed chance up and burn chance up, but straight up damage and accuracy up. That's pretty good too. That is good. Then again, I've literally never used single shot on this guy, so let's give him both of them. Okay, bury those lost to war. 3 graves need to be found. Then we just get the flip out of dodge. And yeah, all we've got is Robert, the paramedic, and my gunner. So, not much ammo either. You know what? Take the compasses, take the first aid kits, do what you can. And take the flare gun just for safety. We'll try and figure out how that works. That might be useful anyway. So, okay. We got some supplies straight away. That's good. That's very, very good. Take absolutely all of that. And just spam the compasses, alright? Spam the flipping compasses. There we go. Now, what else do we have? There's something over here. Problem is, could be an enemy. No! It's a corpse. Good. We found one of the war dead already. That's very, very good indeed. So, yeah, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Move straight on, please. And please not an enemy. Please not an enemy. Please not an enemy. Please not... Oh! It's an enemy, but it's a short-range one. That's an event. Alright, we'll do it just in case that maybe provides me with some useful intelligence. So, okay. What have we got here? Noise of gunfire fills the air, marking the site of an ongoing firefight. Less than a dozen men and women of the uprising cling to uneven walls of stone and wood. In the distance, a small Nazi offensive emerges from the smoky haze, slowly and purposefully closing in upon the barricade. Unless some kind of reinforcements arrive, the resistance fighters will completely lose ground within hours. Okay, so I can just do that as a fight. Or academics. Prepare a noisy distraction. She's smart enough, because, yeah, she's trained as a paramedic. Okay, we'll go for academics here. 70% chance, and that gets me +6 morale. So, yeah, you want to do little events while you're out and about, because that can help salvage the situation in terms of attrition and morale and whatnot. But, yeah, the small problem we've got is going around doing those events also uses up action points. So, there's something else over here, and... it's supplies, but we kind of desperately need those, so we'll be taking them, yes. Okay, so we're kind of at the extreme over here. We found one, and be very careful. Okay, we're coming up on something, but I want to stay hidden, just in case it's... okay, that's a German squad that's not actually attacking, so we can pass... oh! Ooh, okay, no. We're not in a position to fight right now. Stay in the back streets. And there we go, there's objective number 2. Okay, come on. Oh! You bastards. You absolute sneaky bastards. Can we bury the dead? Oh, I think we might just be able to bury the dead. Flip, we can bury the dead without actually going into the German area. Okay. Now, work around. Also, compass, please. Yep, plenty of compass. Because we need to work around these guys. So, round over here. Now, yeah, into the back streets just for safety. There's more over here. There's something right there. That's supplies, but I'm going to go grab them anyway. Yep, we'll be having that, thank you. Just take all of that. Lovely. Now, keep on keeping on. There's something over here. Be ready to jump into the back streets, and it's... Oh! Okay, it's red, but they can't see me. That's fine. That's fine. I was hidden. This is why we're staying in the back streets, damn it. This is why. And now, be over here. Okay, be careful. Where is it? Oh. Okay, that was another squad. So, we want more compasses, please. More compasses. We need to not fight an... Oh, that's the edge of the map. Uh-oh. Okay, there's something down south. Can I squeeze past you? Just squeeze. Squeeze past. Squeeze. Just don't get... Oh, they haven't seen me. Hang on, they haven't... Oh! Oh. Kind of doesn't matter they haven't seen me. Because they're right here. Okay, I have no way of knowing whether either of these squads is more dangerous than the other. What I do know is I need to go south, so I may as well go in this direction. And yep, they found me, and 3 versus 4. Which is not good, but they are positioned fairly well. They're not in cover, and I am. So what we need to do is... What should we mow down? And... Oh, I'm too far forward! Okay, but I've got full auto. That's... not terrible. I don't really have a proper damage dealer. That's the problem here. I don't have anything like big and meaty. You're the best I've got, and you're not spectacular, to be honest. Okay. You can push people back, which is maybe not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, you know what? Repelling fire. Get them to the rear. Alright, get them pushed back. That way, they can't hit me as reliably. That was... bit of damage to him. Nothing too bad. Yeah, another repelling fire, please, on this person. So that's 10 and back. So they are now all at the rear. Unfortunately, they've got a sniper, which is not good. And they're also trying to blow up my cover. And that was a good snipe right there. Well flipping done. Okay. Okay. Ouch. They've got the extra action. I don't. You, however, have... Yeah, you've got open fire, which does actually go through 2 individuals. Which is good. That's very, very good indeed. Full auto only hits 2. Mow down would be able to hit 3, but sadly you're not actually in the right spot for it. So, okay. We're going to move you up to sort that out. So, you two, change positions. Okay. Back over to you. That's a miss and a hit to the cover. And... yeah, we're about outnumbered right now. Okay, now they can do a mow down to these 3. So that is pretty accurate, actually, and love it. That's the damage we need. That's what we need right flipping there. Okay, he's just rallying, so that's not that dangerous, all things considered. Now, you need to do something as well. So, just go over here. 66 and 76. Not bad. Missing 6. The problem is the little extra guys, they don't hit very hard. She's 9 and 9, but we do have healing. That's the advantage we've got here. And unfortunately, that draw out ability's just pulled him forward. So, okay, he can't do mow down anymore, but he can still do full auto, which is not so bad. Okay, with the paramedic at the rear, that's not the worst thing in the world. We don't need to worry about that just yet. Do I want to give myself... Yes, I do. I want to give myself burning ammo. So now I've got myself burning ammunition. Right, there we go. That's all absolutely fine. And then that's a miss. Good. The sniper's going from a healer, which worries me. Now I can go full auto on... That only hits 1 of them. Balls. Okay, I need him to, yeah, swap places with her so that he can actually mow down with the flaming thing I've just given him. He's really taking a battering right now. Okay. They're going to get another... No, they're going to get 2 after this is done. Right, mow down. This should do some good work. Dead, miss, 16, and he just resisted bleeding, unfortunately. Bad luck. Okay, the officer spends a fair bit of time buffing. The sniper needs to be my next priority, but then again, he's the one whose position where I can't get a 2-for-1 hit, which is a bit of a problem. Okay, for safety... No, we don't need to worry about safety healing just yet. Go for a shot right here. That's good. I want to say that's good. You missed one and did 9 to the other. It's not that good. Okay, the sniper is unfortunately still at full strength, which is not what I want, to be honest, no. What are we going to do here? You can also do Helping Hand. That's total garbage. Okay. What do we need to do? 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 Probably just keep mowing down. Keep doing mow down. Full auto only hits the front, so it's got to be mow. That's 13 and miss, which is a shame. Yeah, we'll take that guy down. I'm really worried about the sniper because they're very good at actually doing real damage and not being put off by... Uh-oh, what's going on? Okay, that's not no ammo. That's just he's out of actual stamina. Okay, in which case, you should probably, yeah, first aid him. Just for safety, first aid him, and now they get 2 shots in. Okay, I'm very glad I just first aided him. That's good. That's good right there. And another shot, that's just a rally. So that's a bit of a waste, really, because he's just boosting... He's boosting himself, I think, and... No, he's boosting someone else too. Physical resilience up by 40%. That's actually significant. Okay, maybe that's not a waste. Fine. Alright, what do we need to do now? I've got myself... Ooh. I can't really boost myself that effectively because... Okay, the thing is... His ability does, yeah, 11 to 12. She can do 11 to 18 by herself, but... Okay, you know what? Give him... the pick-me-up. Let's see how good that is. So, yep, we're just giving the new kid drugs for the time being. And now you're going to try and draw that guy out, so he's now been pulled forward. Right, you. Time for you to open fire. So, okay. 6 and 7 should be a pretty easy hit. Honestly, that's not spectacular, but then that was under the effect of resilience too, so that's not too bad. Right, okay, Paramedic definitely needs to heal herself first up. That's important. And it is 3 versus 3, which is good. We're not outnumbered anymore, but they are really laying down the fire, and I'm really worried by that cocking sniper who I just can't do much to. Okay, Paramedic, heal yourself again because you are being shot a lot right now. I'm really worried, actually. I'm getting very worried here. Okay, he's doing a rally again. But you provide contraband ammunition to your friend so he can hopefully get a bleeding and burning shot. That's 10. That's not so bad, all things considered. And, okay, over to me. And, yeah, open fire. That is good chance to hit and good chance of fire. And how do we do? How do we do? How do we do? 1 bleed, no burning. That could have been better, to be honest. Right, back over to... No, not back over to me. They get 2 turns in a row, unfortunately. Right, okay. Everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine. Okay, they get... Ooh! They actually get a 4th turn. Possibly because the officer's provided them with it. I'm not sure. Okay, desperately heal up this guy. That's very important. And yeah, healing can actually be a critical hit, which is kind of cool. So, he has now been critically healed for double the healing, which we kind of needed, actually. Okay, full auto is useless, so he needs to move, otherwise he can't do anything. Then again, what he needs to do is, yeah, okay, just do what we just did. Just put that shot there. We might be able to finish off the officer, and then also, if we're very lucky... Oh! You just did me a massive favour! But actually, this guy's boosted for the time being, so let's go for him first. So... There's dead, there's an 11, and if we're really lucky, he's bleeding. Okay, that's a miss. Okay, things are actually starting to turn very quickly in our favour here. Oh, flippin' love it. Okay, this is good, this is good, this is good. Now we just need 1 reliable hit on you, which repelling fire should do very nicely. And I was hoping to get the kill, but screw it, whatever. He just wasted his turn moving back forward, then he dies. I think he actually couldn't attack from the back row, so that was a good move anyway. Okay, now we just start shooting these bastards. Oh yeah, 3-on-1. I'm pretty happy with it being 3-on-1 actually, so we'll just keep shooting you. And that's a miss, I don't care, you're still bleeding. Screw you, you stupid bastard. That guy's still alive, flippin' love it. In fact, actually, we've got time to do some healing, which is good. Won't help me when I get back to base, but it'll help me actually, you know, get back to base, so I'll flippin' take it. Yeah, get everybody back up to... No, that's... Oh, she's out of stamina. Right, okay, that's less good, admittedly. Right, one mow down for him. Then if we're very lucky, how do you feel about getting like a critical hit or something? Never mind, that was the end of that turn anyway. So you take a shot, and well done. Okay, that was tight, but we did it. Okay, so now we go, we get some supplies. We're running low on action points, so just spam those compasses. Stay close by to the streets here. You know what? Put up a... No, I can't afford to put up a flare. Just get ready to move in, please. Get ready to move in, and... What are we looking at? It's... Oh, flip. We found it. We've actually found it. We've done it. We've succeeded. Oh, flip me. We've actually done it. The last group is buried. My task is done. Complete the flipping mission. Apparently it was like right next to where I already passed by. So that old trip up north was kind of pointless. But, okay. Everyone survived. Okay, they've survived. Obviously attrition's going up. Morale's starting to collapse. In fact, I'm not sure how you stop attrition, really. So... yeah, just looking at the rate it's going up, it feels like by about end of September, October time, you're going to lose regardless, which is roughly what happened in history, so fair enough, I suppose. And a clergyman arrives at my doorstep claiming to have received a vision from the Virgin Mary herself. He says she revealed to him that the hour of victory draws near, that it would begin with the uprising mounting an offensive on a prominent Nazi outpost in the Wola district. No, we're not going to be doing that, actually. Bye. Okay, so now all of those guys basically need to have, 2 or 3 days of bed rest, which is a bit of a problem, because that means now the only person fit to go outside is Carol. And Carol is badass, but we do have problems. Like how we've got basically no ammo for all of his weapons. Yeah, 16 heavy ammo's all we've got in all of the world. And it's going to cost me 50 supplies just to buy 5 more. So, we can't afford that. And even if we do, it's not going to make much in the way of a difference. So, okay. What about... Ooh. Robert is still wounded. He hasn't actually recovered yet. So, yeah, we can't recruit anybody else. So, the next mission would be Carol going out completely alone. Now, Carol's badass, but... Carol's not that flipping badass. So, yeah, we're pretty darn screwed. Possibly I need to be a bit more careful going forward because, yeah, this isn't going to fly. But then again, as I say, my instinct says this is a meant-to-lose game because otherwise it wouldn't be particularly true to history. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I think you get the point. This here is Warsaw, and... it does precisely what I expected it to, which is it's a brutally difficult tactical turn-based RPG thing, which is, yes, very grim and somber in tone. I do like the way that, you know, sneaking around the back streets is very advantageous. Just running around on the open streets is a bad idea because squads will see you and engage you immediately. So staying in the back streets till you know what you're going up against, very, very good idea. Combat works just fine. Difficulty is very high, but I feel like that's intentional. Yeah, this is probably worth a look-see if this genre's your sort of thing, but, I will flag, the ending's probably a bit on the sad side. Just FYI. Spoiler warning for the Warsaw Uprising. It's probably going to be a bit of a downer. So yeah, we'll leave things off there, ladies and gentlemen. But we might well see this again. Games like this can make good live streams. So I'll keep that in mind. We might well see it again in that format. We shall see. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been Warsaw. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Wait, did people just vote out democracy? Hang on, what have you just done? Oh, go on, let's have the greatest Oktoberfest ever. Yay! Spain and Russia have announced a new alliance as a result of the warmongering of certain Central European countries. Oh, well, excuse me! My leader from now on, no weaklings will stand in the way of this country's path to glory. Oh, God, Germany, not again!